Hey, hi, howdy, hello. Ow. Patch running. Ah, hope that's not a problem. Nah, I think it's fine. I'll be fine. Definitely started this yesterday to try to make that not happen, but... Day 2 patch to the Day 1 patch. Ah, we're all pink on the train. Doop-doo, boop-doo, boop-doo, boop-doo. Galaxy Rangers. Alright, game, take your time. I'm not doing a fucking show or anything. Any day. Oh, no, there it goes. It's doing something. Or trying to. Come on. Come on, you can do it. That's right, you can do it. Yes, you can. You'll be okay. There we go. Animation happening. Okay, connection. Alright, this thing.
Be in awe of Geowarriors.
It'll catch up at some point. There, I think it almost goes. Yeah, I think we're good. Alrighty. Claim this. Actually got a bunch of rail passes. Wonder if that's how they're trying to get people to actually roll for Cyrene. Because I'm to understand she's, new massive permanent game mode Currency Wars is live. Snack Dash. Real game mode for these things? I don't know. Relic Recon. Can obtain 6 pieces of 5-star plus 15 relics. Ah. Get some of that stuff. Come with me, take the journey. That's my invitation code if anyone wants to try this. Interesting you two still have trial. So, I don't think I'm gonna roll for Cyrene. I might roll for Treeby because she's actually really, really strong. On basically every team. She is unparalleled damage support. Let's do Pella Trial, the 4-star character, which means if you've been playing for any length of time, you have them.
Was I seeing things that you could
I definitely don't dislike that about HSR. If you just play long enough, you will end up getting all the 4-star characters. Okay, pointless heal.
just a scratch?
Commencing support. Inputting commands.
Back you.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old
Using the ult
counterattack.
here, so that Danny Boy can actually weakness break this thing
This is our
in a
chance.
sec.
Fighting is meaningless.
Yeah, Pella's like a release character, or near release, because she's up with Danny Boy and the Trailblazer.
Enough.
Let's make it quick.
On her, trial mission.
It's too late to repent.
Die and be dead. Oh dear. These guys actually just have a better team setup than us.
This happened.
This is our chance.
I just know how to use the mechanics better than them.
Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, I've actually not heard, Destruction Trailblazer with a new voice actor yet. He goes in on it, good. Used to be a joke that, male Trailblazer went all in on that, and female Trailblazer just kind of set it normal. Sounds like he kept up that tradition. Ah, Mose. Or is it Motza? Don't remember. He's one of the most mechanically unique characters in this game. What's up? Hello, Olivia. It 9 times out of 10, if someone comes in with a normal human name, they're a bot. So, prove me wrong on this.
Fight changes with changelessness. The moment of opportunity.
Yep,
I
yep.
don't remember inviting you. A gift from
Media
the stars.
storm.
Everything is ordained by the so profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Inputting commands. Whoa. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counter.
This is actually a better show of Pella, because she's not the main event. She makes other people better. Case in point.
You've arrived, huh? Let's kick things off with you!
Who's the lucky one today?
This happened.
Darkness, charge.
Keep getting them.
Time to reap.
Dash in, gash out.
Where the wind whispers.
That is a collection of words.
Cannot hide. Darkness, charge.
That's all you've got?
A gift from the stars.
Darkness, charge.
He does work decently well with bounce characters.
Oh,
Let's kick things off with you!
The night follows like a shadow.
Mark you up. Owie.
a guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today?
And you'll just
Enemy
rip
targets
apart
detected.
single
I'll
targets a
contain
lot of the time.
Enemy data secured.
Gallagher, before you
Net
do all
markers
that,
activated. Time for good old
going to
counter.
break a weakness.
Darkness, charge.
That's all you've... Life's like a good my friends.
Gallagher, you know, if you don't have Hyacinth, Gallagher is on certain teams even better. But he's usually about as good, because he's still passive healing.
Darkness.
Hyacinth's benefit is that she doesn't have to build up to it. Like, it just is there from the start, essentially.
Everything is ordained by the so profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Commencing support. This happened.
Let's kick things off with you!
And stacks. Beat ass.
Who's the lucky one today?
Yeah, this setup kind of just doesn't let the enemy act ever. Which is funny, but not practical. Now let's show off what Hyacinth does. I don't mind showing off all these characters before we go to story. Hyacinth is currently the best healer, and I feel like Castris doesn't work without her. I've got Castris. Why I picked up Hyacinth. Yep, there's Cass. I'm going to stop time first.
Sound lingers.
Here's something about Mem. Yeah, Mem's kind of the highlight of this update.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Because the human-looking person that Mem is finally playable. This isn't her, but I'll get to her in just a sec. Her trial's up soon.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
All-type resist penetration boost. Law splits the veil.
Let's try it this other way. We can do it all!
There's Mem. Regular Mem. And here. It's like Midna and Twilight Princess. I preferred her short. Mem must stay furry. You know, I actually do agree with you on Midna. Like, unequivocally. You're just correct. Alright. Do. If you're not going to be a person engaging with me, then you can go fuck yourself. Yeah, fish. Yep. Midna is the best Legend of Zelda character.
I only wish
And, tolerate no dissent. Absolutely.
Life is not as fragile as butterfly wings.
I grant you this, as you wish.
You hold
You'll do.
Ron-Mei is a weird combo with Castris, because Cass doesn't really care about weakness breaking. Cup runneth over.
Is this? Trust me.
And Mega Mem!
We can do anything!
Beast that is set, a cup runneth over.
The future will be bright.
I think we need even more heals. Get him, Mem! Wash away all sins for you.
Enjoying yourself?
Owie. Alright, but have you considered Giant Corpse Dragon?
I'm okay.
Bing, baby! It's funny as Hyacinth also does crazy damage herself.
Everyone's been
Love over the rainbow.
May this faint light
We who fly into twilight.
dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more.
I shall remember this one.
All the heals to make the giant dragon better. Rebound. Alright, you moved one character up. One action slot. Basically didn't do anything.
Don't worry, I'll do it. Remember that.
Black light emission. Ouchies, ouchies.
Stay away.
What's funny is doing this is just charging up the dragon for more attacks.
Darkness follows me.
And then I can summon Mega Mem. Apparently the Trailblazer is going to get, this version will get better animations during this story segment, which is cool. I do like Mega Mem, but... Giant Dragon. Wings sweep the ruins.
May protect us.
Boom. Damage. Kinda feel like we already watched Castris, but let's do it again for more Stellar Jades. Luocha, anyone who can, like, do it passively is really good. Yeah,
Emerge from your cocoon.
Alright, they just really want to tutorial that for you, sure. Yeah. They felt an intense need to do the tutorial for this character.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Luocha's one, like, a near-release hero who's kept up decently well.
It's coming.
Let's, guess who lives here before you do all that, Pollux.
Fighting the west wind, away we go!
I only wish that death may protect us.
I mean, yeah. After Castris use their technique, automatically yeah, you showed me that. I don't know why you're telling me that now.
Be careful. There's something unsettling.
Okay, I fucked that up. I didn't know that's how her ability worked. I didn't know it turned off if you switched out.
I choose you.
I grant you this, as you wish.
Huge news!
Here we go.
It's
Been without sugar for so long.
ready, set,
Is there a specific reason you've been without sugar, or
away we go!
just don't feel like it?
Is this how it feels?
Mem,
Used it all?
Please, please.
All of it?
Wilt here.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth.
Receive
sleep.
divinity.
The dead.
You're not dying yet. All of it? Alright, what'd you use it for?
That which is seized must be repaid.
When kick off together! Good!
Tea? You put all of your sugar in tea.
Just don't learn. Trust me.
Mega Mem.
Anything.
Not all at once.
Embrace.
I feel
new
like
life.
the amount of sugar you should use per tea, you should have known way ahead of time when you needed more.
Good! Is it coming? Ready, set, fighting the west wind, away we go! Cover your ears!
Feels like showing off Treevee more than Castris. Alright, now it's showing off Cass. Oh, splits the veil.
Don't worry.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower,
Rare of Abyss Flower on a dragon corpse thing. Alright, burn them all.
I only
Wings
wish
sweep
that
the
death
ruins.
may protect us.
Nice. Now let's see what Cyrene's all about. I hear she's, just short of being good. Like, this probably, if they changed one thing about her, she'd probably be really good. I'll, test her out here and see how true that is. Summons Demiurge to assist in battle, activate all allies' ultimates. Wow. Powerful exclusion buffs to Chrysosairs. Allows all allies to deal true damage. Technique to activate the zone.
Turn over this eternal page.
Using Sirene's technique boosts all teammates' action speed. After entering combat, instantly deploys a zone, allowing teammates' attacks to inflict additional true damage. That's cool. Is that...
Be careful. There's something unsettling ahead.
Finally! Emerge from your
There we go. Okay. Sirene's special memo sprite skill. This ode to all lives. Okay. Exclusive buffs to Chrysosairs. Alright. Every one different teammate, excluding Demiurge, from whom Sirene has gained recollection, additionally deals one instance of ice damage equal to Demiurge's max HP. One random enemy in Demiurge uses Minuet of Blooms and Jesus Christ, there's so much to this. Ultimate a certain number of times, Demiurge immediately gains an extra turn, automatically uses Minuet. Mighty, one time, used on Mighty removes crowd control debuffs. Mighty is in the there is so much shit to this character. There's so much, there's too much to this, I'm gonna level with you. Look, I'm all for a lot of reading, but,
Please open up.
reading a tutorial ain't it, buddy.
Everyone's been waiting for it. Endless flowers.
Bloom.
Please bloom for tomorrow.
Not what I meant to press, game. Would you believe I pressed the Q button, not the E button, to make you explode? Would you believe that's what I did? You don't seem to, because you activated E, which is, not the same key. No.
Once more.
I shall remember this one.
Raise Nikador?
The future.
Nikador's a bitch.
Together, we can do anything.
Oh, she says it too.
Until we meet again, everyone.
I did not pick up Evernight, just because I had nowhere near enough stuff to do so.
Night will soon fall.
But I'm probably gonna try to roll for Treeby.
Good night. The Evernight draws near. Time to make sure you have fun. Rise and shine.
Oh, this again.
Time to wake up.
Evernight just does this sometimes.
They completely lost themselves.
It's my turn to shine. Countless stars.
Use ultimate to summon Demiurge. You have to use your ultimate to get out her memo sprite.
Memories ripple.
Verse Vow
I'm
Infinite.
waiting to be kissed awake by a shooting star. Remember me with
A
love
ring.
and a
Ow.
beautiful tomorrow.
Oh dear. Buff to teammates. Target as Chrysosair grants exclusive buffs.
May
This
life
ode to all
and
lives.
death sprout new buds.
Ode to life and death. Recollection points remaining. Ultimates can be used again.
Don't
Okay.
worry, there's a surprise. May
This ode to
time
all lives.
watch over the Evernight.
Ode to time. In infinite light.
With love.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Like, it works for Pollux, because Pollux is all the damage in the universe.
The night will soon
But Pollux
fall.
also builds up decently fast. Now, that took a while to get Sirene's ult active.
Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once
Thanks. I'll
And also, there's so much shit to know about the special Chrysos Heirs buffs. Dream dissolving is due. Tried to make her better Trailblazer remembrance, but she's just not. It didn't work. Kind of the main takeaway here. Rise from the grave. Bathe in the waters of life.
Turn to dust.
We do need some sunshine.
Like, once she's out,
Into eternity.
is really good. But getting to that point, let's just beat the shit out of them this time. Look at that.
With me.
And Big Dragon. Yeah, there's so much. There's way too many moving parts to this character, is what I'll call this.
Be in awe of Georio.
Beat 20 enemies, though. Starlight Echo. What is that? Oh, it's like the ad film. Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up rolling for Treeby here. But this is still up. These? Hey, I can do one of these. I save up so I can do these on screen for funsies. There's no reason not to use these whenever they show up. Just a purple. That's fine, it's all good. Hello, Asta. Take the... I will take tons of Undying Embers. They're useful. Yeah, Asta's already capped, I think. This love forever. What does that do? Increase the wearer's speed. The wearer's Memosprite uses Memosprite skill on one ally, gains blank. Increase damage taken by all enemies 10%. Whereas Memosprite uses Memosprite skill on an enemy, gains verse. Increases crit damage of all allies 16%. Whereas Memosprite has both blank and verse, increase the effects of both by 60%. That additive or multiplicative? If it's additive, then it's busted as shit. If it's multiplicative, this is literally useless. Oh no, I do also really like Cyrene as a character, which is my weakness when it comes to, you know... Gotcha. If I enjoy your writing, you could be terrible in-game and I'd still use you. If you're both, then it's hip hip hurrah, hip hip hooray, but it's not often both. All these mini-games and stuff. Beta tester sign-up's still there. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna try for it, solely because I'm relatively certain beta testers aren't allowed to stream it. And why else would I care? Nah, I don't need a recap. I remember what happened. Alright, we finally go into the new cycle where we made things good. Is another giant splace flea from out of nowhere gonna show up, or can we actually do this? Alright, Cyrene, where we at?
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
How long have you been British?
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you
Maybe I
realize
misheard her.
that fate has already stolen the time away.
Sounded British during that first line for some reason.
Welcome to the Trail of Genesis, friend.
Hi. Cyrene? You look different again.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
Yeah, I saw you like zooming in on our tits game. You can't trick me.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
I can look forward to that too. Shut up about it.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born? I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies. Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children.
That's all good.
All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives, within the net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
Awesome. Something's gonna go wrong any second now. It's the dawn that Finon and everyone had wished for.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing.
It's that every time, huh?
Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend? Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931.
Which one are you?
I can make use of the crevices of time.
Veil of Evernight, March
but
7th.
surely you and Don Hung won't have to
I guess
wait
she's
around for
kinda
a few
both right
thousand
now?
years, right?
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
Pillar of Stone, Dawn Hung. Veil of Evernight. Pillar of Stone.
That's right. We've both become a part of the new world. Just waiting for you now.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
Wait, useful.
I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range.
Yeah, you're essentially, I guess the Greek equivalent would be Gaia. You are the Earth itself.
I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
In other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
But we're not the only ones who have changed.
Interesting. In this setup, you two are already the gods, kind of.
The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aeronova.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
That shit hurted.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Can't wait any longer. We must stop Iron Tomb.
You know, you don't have to shoulder this world all on your own. After someone boards the Express, the word alone ceases to exist. So as we reach the end of time, no one will be left to face it alone.
It's interesting. She's talking formally like Evernight, but she's still doing it in March 7th's cadence.
Don Hung and I came here to specifically tell you that.
Like, March does not have this level of diction. Like, she's absorbed Evernight's diction at this point.
Remember, this world is not a burden you bear alone.
World is not a burden you bear alone. Good to know.
It's a journey we trailblaze together, alongside all of the Express.
Seriously, can't you let me be the protagonist for once?
There'll be plenty of time for you to show off in the future.
Look, if I said something that wasn't insane, they might start suspecting something's wrong.
She meant to say that a hero only turns up at the most pivotal moment.
It's an interesting thing about Cyrene as a character people ship the Trailblazer with. There's someone like Firefly who, kind of just rolls with the Trailblazer's nonsense. But then there's Cyrene who kind of seems to match it, which is really funny. And why I enjoy both, honestly.
All right. It's time for Don Hung and me to go have a super long nap. Look after this world for us.
The road ahead is long.
You gotta have some kind of reaction for it,
Waiting for you at
like,
the end.
to how weird he is. Or she. I mean, with March, there are some dedicated March Trailblazer shippers out there. And for them, a lot of the time, it's funny how, she always gives the biggest reactions to the nonsense, and that is fun.
We'll definitely
Roll with
meet
it,
them.
hate it, or match it. Those are the three best ways.
Let's take one more look at the other side of the sea before we set off. Ides Elysiae is so quiet.
Lots of things is quiet.
Just like how I remember.
Here we are once more.
This is about... Oh, Evernight. This wasn't here before. Fancy meeting you again, brave little trailblazing Greybird. You can see me? Memories talking to me? Surprised, are you? Gentle breeze of Ides Elysiae shouldn't have pulled your heartstrings so taut. Relax. Don't forget, I've already fulfilled my promise and regressed into the eternal night. Our meeting now, and the words I'm about to share, are fragments of farewell that I left behind in advance. What a mysterious lady. How could I just vanish without leaving behind a few lingering riddles? Thinking back to our brief yet lingering encounters, how wary you were of me. We never even had the time for a proper farewell, did we? That can't be helped. The role I'm playing isn't exactly likable. If I left without saying goodbye, wouldn't you hold a grudge against me forever? So, for one final time, I decided to stir up a few of your pleasant memories. Think back to when you left Ides Elysiae, back to the beginning of the flame chase. Your journey has been exceptionally smooth. After all, the people of the flame chase journey believed in a prophecy of Orynyx, were convinced a deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius. Did you deliberately leak that to them? Exactly. They don't know of your names, nor the true starry sky. March 7th's wish wasn't just about helping you break through the ultimate protocol. She hoped your journey would go smoothly. What I did was merely lend a hand. At least that Imperator made the right call, don't you think? Thanks. You're welcome. See, I never forgot March 7th's wish to protect you. She knows I'm holding her as my trump card, and I know just as well that you all are hers. You and Dan Heng, you've given March 7th memories that are truly one of a kind. If she was placed on opposite sides of a scale from you two, she would choose you both without a moment's hesitation. Daw. So I'll leave you with a question. What if one day, March 7th walks down a path completely different from yours? Will you choose her, or your own path? Never thought about that. Ha! No need to rush for an answer. Certainly no need to rack your brain for the Evernight before you. It's merely a lingering shard of memory I left behind before departing. I've always been lurking behind the dark torrents of remembrance, watching all of you, observing your trailblaze as you progress. Keep your answer hidden in your heart until the day that question truly arrives. Who knows? Perhaps by then your answer will have changed from what it is right now. No matter what, March 7th loves you all, so don't let her wishes be in vain. Alright, that's the last farewell. Now welcome a true oblivion, will you? Memory shard of Evernight fades away completely, as if it had never appeared here. All that remains is the gentle sea breeze of Ides Elysiae and the endless sunset. Suddenly you feel an aching longing for your home, and for March 7th's voice. The remembrance of none. But is it really the final time? Interesting. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but it's not happening.
Of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Its first end.
You read my mind.
And the final end, right? I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his.
Oh, Finon?
Finon is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Trust in him. Meet again for sure.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius.
Prophesize you.
It has to be a sign he left behind. It points towards the destruction and the deepest night. Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
I actually didn't remember the exact phrasing, but...
You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Personality is their destiny. Huh. I guess that has some truth. Who you are determines what you'll do. Together, we'll all make it to the best possible ending.
We best. Those are such beautiful words.
They are nice.
Thank you, friend.
I do like the fairy tale
also
feel
trying
of
to
that
cheer
phrase,
myself
like,
up
we
with what I
and
said.
best are the most beautiful words. Words. Being together and there being nothing better. Beautiful, fantastical words we should strive for. Sophistry, yes, but who cares?
After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you.
Alright, the moon thing.
And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long, and have denied for too long.
It's so dark. What is this place?
The great tomb of the Nameless Titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Come again? Got your lost memories back?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right.
What's up?
There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore?
The one standing on the shore.
But I finally get it now.
I finally sneezed, thank God.
Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies.
What does that mean?
As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey.
Are you not?
But as it turns out, the narrator is also the most devoted audience.
Oh, you still are, just also that. I believe in every version of you.
Thank you, friend. Every single Cyrene.
Even the ones I haven't met in the
That
game that
sounds
comes
so
before this
kind.
one. Because I haven't played it yet still.
At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition, a grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god, the 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore. The demiurge
Oh.
is right here.
I thought so. But switching to Himiko's point of view. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Currently beyond the sky.
The interrogation records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling. But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jing Yuan. The Alliance only authorized the Law Food to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation.
Did we use the Jade Abacus?
They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like a beacon. So why can't you see things clearly now? Look who's talking. I didn't vote against it, did I?
Who the hell are you?
But, with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in reserve, just in case. Whoever volunteers first is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Why?
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day.
I mean, I guess.
With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story.
Come again?
With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
Think they want the Golden Blood for something.
You're overthinking it,
What?
General Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway. The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first win. Then we'll leverage this Golden Blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Law Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our third win. Look, if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Ah.
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
Meh, maybe.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luo Fu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
Yeah, that can't be normal.
In divination studies, we call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Oh, that's concerning.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
The gods are doing some shit, so we don't know what's gonna happen.
Come on. How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty?
We don't fucking know.
For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster.
Those are all words, I'm quite certain of that much.
Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of Abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wildcards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
Yeah, they can be tricky.
Indeed. Nanook's emanators are also their weapons to burn down the paths. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
We'll use the unconventional tactic of just sending in the really broken people.
My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost.
I mean, to wipe them out in such a way that they can't come back from, probably. I'll give you that much.
One wrong move, and the Lafu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
It's interesting that, it seems like Destruction followers are the most likely to be entangled with multiple paths at once. It's like, the Trailblazer defaults as Destruction, but, you know, they're on, what, 4 paths now? Yeah, Destruction, then they picked up Preservation, then Harmony, now Remembrance. I wonder what's gonna be next. I'm hoping for Hunt, because I'd like a damaging Trailblazer again. Nihility could also be interesting. I want to know how the Trailblazer used to fight as a Stellaron Hunter. I'd like it if one of the paths was them regaining their memories of that. Because they couldn't have used the bat, because that... March gave them that bat. Yeah, look, a bunch of the Lord Ravagers follow multiple paths at once, like, friggin' Lygus is also pulling power from the erudition. Fantilia pulled out a bunch from the abundance. I mean, Blade is also empowered by abundance, but in a way I don't think the abundance wanted. Though maybe the abundance doesn't give a shit. Equally plausible.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts. Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning. I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
How was that Himiko's point of view?
The chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Possibly.
Let me go over the plan one more time, just in case. You'll enter Amphorius, reunite with your 3 separated companions, and try to locate Iron Tomb from within the world. Who are you taking with you?
The fate of the universe.
Welt's going in. This'll be great.
Can't afford any slip-ups. I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
We do need to be prepared for all possible contingencies.
Yeah, this is just full-on war.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel, from the outside. With our 2-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those 2 to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
This is pretty exciting.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally
I didn't hear her say fourth mirror. I don't think she did.
Initiating thought refraction. Please read the safety protocols carefully.
Huh?
Not just kidding! I've already checked the agreement box for everyone. And now, destination? Amphorius. 3, 2, 1, launch!
Yeah!
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here.
Yeah, they made it this far.
Like Penacony's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end.
Alright, so Black Swan did make it out, okay? Good to know.
Created by the Nameless. The infinite cycles have been broken.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
Just as a general rule for the rest of your life, might cause some problems.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Cianjo Alliance. Communications normal.
Bushwan?
Interastral Peace Corporation.
Aventurine, representing the IPC.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical...
Boothill must be busy. Rappa too, I guess.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting specialized research on Iron Tomb's past activities.
Alright, you know what it was up to before.
Bad news is, the collapse of the Erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
Yeah, I assume it'll affect a lot of things.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life, too?
Why would it not?
Well, the good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal.
That's something.
In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
No, that's what they call clip-off. Interesting.
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive. Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount.
And what's the humanitarian discount? Your firstborn?
But, if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
Of course.
It makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
The Elation?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pierpoint is swamped with Iron Tomb work. Especially the
IPC going after...
At this rate,
Haha.
even 10 Stonehearts can only do so much.
What are they looking for? I mean, I know Sampo and Sparkle can be annoying, but...
Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Luofu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Of course. In the name of preservation, all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
Selfless. We can use that word if you really feel like it, Himiko.
It's clear that each party still has qualms about everything.
Quite obviously.
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards.
You can never be too careful when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Amphorius looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
Well, you'll never know. Himiko's point of view. Chronocarnive Anchor receives a contact request. Try to respond.
Hello? How's the...
Oh, hey, Eurilo! Oh, I guess she is still there.
Ah, we're through! I can see the video feed. Everything's working perfectly.
Hey, Serval.
Miss Branya? Miss Serval? What a surprise. It's been a while.
Hey, so we don't have a navy, so there's not a damn thing we can do to help, but wanted to call and say that is the reason. There's not enough... That's why we couldn't help. No, I get it. Like, you're not even really fully spacefaring yet. Yeah, sorry.
We've already heard from Miss Topaz about the Iron Tomb operation. She made a special trip to deliver the vaccine to Belobog.
Thank you, Topaz.
I can't believe the Express crew is at the eye of that storm.
Glad they had them show up, even if this is also just an optional little thing.
Don't worry, we're still following the plan step by step. How's the situation in Belobog?
Eurillo 6 is located on the outskirts of the preservation barricade. While it won't bear the brunt of the first wave, there's still a risk from the aftershocks. That kid Japard and Pela are busy organizing the Silvermane guards, having them consolidate their lines and dig trenches.
They do still have to worry about the destruction on the planet, so could be a problem if all that wakes up.
That would be unnecessary. It'll only shake their morale. Just tell them to stay safe.
Miss Bronya, I'm afraid this disaster will be far more terrible than you can imagine. Please, be sure to follow Miss Topaz's instructions and make thorough preparations.
Of course. We have resealed most of the engine of creation beneath the ice to prevent the will of the preservation from becoming an accomplice to the destruction.
Yeah, that'd be really fucking bad.
Don't worry, Miss Himiko. Belobog is far more resilient than we imagined.
In comes the black tide soon.
I really wish we could help, but Eurillo 6 has only just woken up from its hibernation.
Yeah, we don't have, like, starships.
The Astral Express, standing at the forefront of disaster, is the hope for many ordinary civilizations across the universe.
In the face of a massive catastrophe like this one, relatively smaller civilizations have never had many options. But that's exactly why we have a resolve that's second to none.
Y'all do fine.
If anything goes
Both
wrong,
your planet's still uninhabitable, so...
Miss Topaz, I hope you can help out and rescue the affected citizens.
No problem. Also, didn't the Xianzhou sign a friendship agreement with Eurillo 6 earlier?
Oh
They
yeah.
won't stand by idly either.
You guys gotta remember, the Lawfu loves Eurillo 6. That was a really fun story a while back. The current, general of the Lawfu never forgot Eurillo 6. He was alive before it went down.
I appreciate your kindness, everyone. But Eurillo 6 is our home. We will defend it to our last breath until the last Belobogian falls.
They imply, if not for the Abundance War happening right then, the Lawfu actually might have come and helped them against the destruction.
Miss Bronya. May all civilizations that have made it this far on their own strength weather this crisis together.
Got more of these? Attempting to contact this Xianzhou Alliance representative. How we doing?
Good news, Miss Himiko. The 7 Arbiter Generals have reconsidered the current situation, and I'm here to relay their message. Officially, the Alliance's combat forces will still be limited to the Lawfu, but the Yaoqing has also been deployed in the surrounding war zone as a contingency.
Words cannot
Nice.
express our gratitude. Getting the Hunt to agree on sending troops must have taken quite some effort from General Jing Yuan.
The Lawfu already considers the Express an important ally. We also have no intention of hiding the fact that there is indeed something the Xianzhou seeks from this Iron Tomb operation. But this time, the Marshal herself decided to send out troops. With a formidable enemy before us, the Alliance has no reason to back down, nor will we be content to take a back seat. If we can stand together with civilizations across the universe to overcome this crisis, then we must do so, even at the cost of our own lives.
The Alliance truly embodies the principle of righteousness. It's fortunate that the cosmos has great heroes like you.
You're too kind. As for that Jade Abacus of Allying Oath, you can save it for when you're in more dire need.
Alright, we still haven't used it. This was like, they're able to contact them and say, hey, this is kind of universal scale. You might want to look into this. And they agreed, like, yeah, I think we need to do something about this. Hang on to that a little longer. Thank you for telling us. We'll consider that trade 1 for 1. We did want to know about this. Okay, who else? IPC representative? Hey, Venturine.
I regret to inform you, Miss Himiko, that even the Strategic Investment Department is constrained when it comes to the Iron Tomb issue. And it would be difficult to meet the expectations of the Astral Express.
I mean, you're putting out some preventative measures on this shit. You're doing something, at least.
However, Madam Jade instructed us to look after our nameless friends as much as possible. So let me offer you all a small suggestion, just from my personal perspective.
You know, if you really want us to win, could you bet money on us? To literally anyone? I don't care who. Just bet it. That will go a long way.
Other departments at the IPC might also take this opportunity to extend an olive branch to you.
They're probably just trying to make money.
When that time comes, I hope the Astral Express will remember that the 10 Stonehearts were willing to stand with the Trailblaze, even though we
we know 30% of the Stonehearts.
And more importantly, we were the only ones willing to do so.
We gotta meet more of them. I mean, Diamond has to be met at some point. They've been talking them up too much.
Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? But trust me.
Wow, I sound shady as shit. But I actually did mean that, genuinely.
Has the internal conflict within the IPC really gotten this bad?
Everyone knows about the bad blood between Diamond and Oswaldo. At least until now, they've had an uneasy truce.
Bruce broken then, huh?
Until the Lord Ravager Archforger caught the board's attention. I'll leave it at that, as it's confidential information. Hope you can understand.
I understand. Our immediate priority is to address the Iron Tomb crisis. Let's hope for success from the start. This might help ease everyone's pressing concerns.
2 more of those. Alright, who else? Contact Galaxy Ranger representative. No response from the anchor.
Of course. We would never know the Rangers' comings and goings.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Hope they at least know and are doing what they can do about it. Who's here? The family. All right, of course. Oh, someone actually answered the fucking phone.
Is that you?
Oh, Robin! Nice disguise.
Yes. And you are Miss Robin.
Yes. I apologize for not being able to respond during the meeting earlier. And even now I can only appear in disguise. On behalf of the Penaconian family branch, I extend my sincerest apologies to everyone. We tried to request...
What is the family up to, then?
We essentially received no response.
I've heard about the internal conflicts within the family.
Miss
Robin, there's no need to apologize. Every bit of strength is
the IPC and the family can't send anything resembling a military because they're too busy fighting themselves. Is Yunzhou or too gung-ho about the possibility of the Abundance doing something at any point to send more than a ship and a half? Urillo is stuck on Urillo, and the Rangers are impossible to contact. We got Planet Screwlum. Hell, maybe a few more geniuses might chuck something out at this. The geniuses especially, even the ones who are just outright bastards. I feel like most of the geniuses don't want the erudition to stop existing. So I imagine something will happen.
Thank you for understanding. The good news is, since you're one of the shareholders of Penacony, the family heads have agreed to allow me to lead all Asdanian tuners to the front lines.
Oh, that's something.
My charitable foundation will also do as much as possible to provide support in this battle. They'll ensure that proper arrangements are provided for those wounded on the front lines, and for residents in affected areas.
Miss Robin, I'm beyond moved by your spirit of self-sacrifice. The Astral Express would also like to make a promise that we won't leave any companion behind.
Okay. What's this about? Oh, don't have, like... Oh, story Himiko. That won't be necessary. Himiko is a launch character and it shows. She's, like, decent in certain setups, like as a slot filler. But I would not run her over anyone who's come out this last year.
Why is there no one here?
Everything in Akama seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling.
Where do they all
with
go,
people
then?
Just moments ago. It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses. Could it be some kind of local custom?
Nah, not this fast.
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
That'd be weird.
Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence
is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Ah.
Everyone, be careful.
Nah, you're fine, don't worry.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away.
It should be fine.
Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world. Now,
what?
They are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 titans who guard Amphorius.
13, but close enough.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Knew it.
What?
Yeah.
I practiced so long for this.
Why is it in quotes?
Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
Alright, March, now is not the time.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
Yeah, generally.
As expected.
Why is she still in
I can't
quotation
hide
marks?
anything
That's
from
weird.
Himiko and Mr. Yang. Well, long time no see. Guess I'm back?
Longer for you than them.
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
Something like that.
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
That was his first pick, but we all said no.
Please don't add weird stuff to Amphorius' lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud.
Alright, this is interesting.
He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Majestic, you say? That's fun. Oh, hey, here's everyone.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That's familiar to you somehow, Sunday?
That colossal deity is him.
Ow.
He has become the pillar of the world.
Just the normal Kefali. Okay.
Surprisingly
that's pretty boring.
authentic. being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
It genuinely feels like a cop-out.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius' destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Willingly.
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken, and then bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Watch how it's bared.
Well, it seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
Yeah, it's been a few hundred years for some of us.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tattalo. Could it be?
No way! That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
If they are the throne of worlds who bears the weight of this world, perhaps they could guide a traveler still wandering among the stars.
Hey, since when did you get all pious? His advice sounds pretty silly sometimes, you know.
But it's rarely wrong.
The so-called fool and the world are merely a step apart.
Ah, tarot joke.
Teaching us to find erudition amidst imperfection.
Hang on, actually.
Praise be to Electra, chalice of plenty. For you
Can't really make out what they're saying too well, but there's a puzzle over here I want to do, so everything else can wait.
Praise be to Hyacinthia, eye of twilight. For the rainbow you cast, turn the light of both dawn
puzzle.
and dusk into the glimmer of preservation. Praise
I will abandon all hope for the future to do one more goat puzzle.
For your every flip
Oh dear.
the possibilities of destiny, letting the tricks of elation illuminate the path to dawn. Praise be to Milo's lance of fury, for you are the strife that pierces
That was just foolish of me.
cruelty and the eternal glory of the hunt. Praise be to Castorus, hand of shadow, for you gently ferry the crossing of death, so that it is no longer an end in equilibrium, but journey home. Praise be to Don Harmon, pillar of stone, for you are a
No, that won't do it.
backbone of permanence. Your silent form paves our path across the earth. Praise be to March 7th, Veil of Evernight, for you saved for us, weaving remembrance into stars, to be embroidered upon a boundless dress.
Damn it. No, damn it. Oh. No, that... Damn it. I fucked that up. I think I could have had that there, I just... Son of a bitch! This is like perfectly timed to not make that work. I need to be on... I need to be either in the No, the only way to get there is through that middle spot. I need to be there on the last turn, but how can I do that? The fuck is this? Son of a bitch! No, that doesn't work. If I set it off myself, I need to... Fuck. No, I need... Damn it, that doesn't work. There we go. Okay. Gotcha. Ah, that one hurt.
Is that all?
Actually kind of hurt trying to think that one through. I don't know why I bothered doing that. I don't think I had a reason. Running. Give me the treasure. Assembly for Mortal Debates. Theater under the God's Watch. Here at the center of all beings, we dare to listen, speak, and deliberate. Reason out rules, establish laws, and pronounce death. Oh gods, does this amuse you? Theater beneath the God's Watch. Ah, space anchor.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken!
Any second now.
Oh, ancient god! Your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne.
Really feeding his ego here.
Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
Throne of Worlds, Kylus.
To walk the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
Sunday, what are you going on about?
He will give us the answer.
Waking up.
But I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
Couldn't be anyone else.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So
how long did I rehearse this, I wonder?
Blood flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is he making everyone on Amphorius a Chrysosaur? Ooh.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants.
but to become heroes of rebellion. To face that destined calamity.
Well, I guess in their version of the world, they've known this was coming the whole time. And they've been getting ready to beat ass.
The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always,
he picked the most insane option.
There's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Hell yeah.
Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Switching to the Herda. Not a lot of gameplay going on, but how long has it been? Like an hour of cutscenes now? Hope they break this up a little more. I guess I did do a puzzle in the middle of all that.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix
look broken as shit?
Feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion. This must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
You getting that, Scrollum?
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that?
Yeah, bullcrap.
You can erase the records, but not the truth. It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, look, there's nothing here. Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Always happy to
love that cocky smirk she does.
As your academic partner, I have to ask, Herta, what if we fail?
Everyone dies. Easy peasy.
Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key...
You gonna smash open the lock?
We turn the lock into the key.
The fuck does that mean?
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
What is she implying?
Huh? Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
A butterfly has to land on the branch before it can dance. We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
This is weird how he couldn't hit that at all. Was it like the angle? It's so weird.
Just use that thing over there, Zag. You want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Engage. Yeah, bright lights.
I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand.
Herta's Big Hand, go punch. Wait, Herta, can you really just take that? Ain't that like copyright shit?
Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going.
Whee! I had no reason to do that. I mistook the garment maker for an enemy.
Done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Oh, all set. time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Is that a whole ass spaceship?
Target initialized. With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Hey, 1 second. Herta's big hand ain't done yet. It's gotta slide into the right location. And I've gotta sneeze. I don't know when. Alright then. I sneezed. I want the treasure. And the this. I'm just about to get out. Just about to get out. I was only a second away from leaving this place, but it suddenly stopped working. Did someone plug this fan's power cable back in? Kurt. Funny.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Really, it's a fucking retro car.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
He named it. Oh my god.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that punk Lordian brat.
No, Silverwolf.
What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too cool.
Wonder what the Stellaron hunters are doing right now.
Regret.
Elio has to know this is happening. Seems to know all possibilities. Maybe there's just no setup where the Stellaron hunters needed to be involved for this part to be, you know, fulfilled, but... Or maybe there was simply no way for them to get into Amphorius without making things worse. Maybe they'll show up when actual fighting starts.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion. Let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one. Your will.
Pretty important variable, not gonna lie.
Iron Team never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rubert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
Yeah, it's not gone well so far.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing.
Wait, huh?
Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away.
Wait, is she saying if they can't find the Demiurge, she's going to use herself?
And neither will I.
Scroll him saying he's not gonna let her.
No need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Tell me I get to play as the ship. At all, in any capacity.
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Please?
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
Yeah.
Let's hope this Matrix is better organized than the
Twilight of the Gods.
junkyard of a birthplace. Buckle up.
Not really playing it, but at least I'm moving the camera.
This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
Hell happened here.
Too. We're thinking the same thing.
Nope.
Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this. What's that up ahead?
The barrier?
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
What does that mean? Mistletoe is Scroom's personal collection piece. An elegantly designed Trojan program. Click the cruise button to start flying. Click again to switch to hover state. Directional buttons to steer the mistletoe. Accelerate button for temporary speed boost. Exit to end flight mode. Toggle vertical inversion option and change flight controls. Equipped with an auto cruise program. Auto cruise button, the mistletoe will automatically fly to the navigation point. Click again during auto cruise to switch to manual control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great.
No, I don't want to use auto cruise. Let me.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same.
I want to play myself.
Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
I was kind of hoping there'd be guns on this thing, but sure. No relaunch required.
Almost no response.
Ah, damn it. Wait, that's almost no response to you? I mean, I guess it's just lighting up and dissipating.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals.
Okay, go find two more.
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records.
What a dick.
But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation. Internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Imaginary energy contamination?
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. The Stellaron.
Yeah.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire Scepter system.
So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it, at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the Scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked
Delta?
with.
I don't think that's what the Delta symbol looks like.
The query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself. Then, does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
No, I'd say exactly the opposite. It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace.
Didn't do a good job of it, did he?
But he failed. It still left a mark.
Sounds like Demiurge is still
By the way,
existing.
there's another
Seems to
Stellaron
be
in
what
Emporius.
Cyrene is, kind of.
Why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
During flight, open the map to check your waypoints. Okay.
But not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
It is a little fun. I got to fly it in some capacity, sure. It's very clunky. Okay, not making me actually get out for this one. Sure. But it actually sped up the animation for that.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Amphorius's extrapolation.
Knew it.
Inside that world, it was the 13th forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start.
I think she was wrong.
The nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
Which doesn't really add up.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
And that's the key, Screwy. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said,
hey, Cat.
And what we've actually
just playing
seen
some Star Rail.
To the opposite.
How are you doing?
So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly. One last terminal. One final
Remove
key.
all that is impossible.
Time
All
to
that will be
crack
left
open
is the
the
truth. Continue the flight.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All
Sucks to be him.
Let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
I should come out and break these this time. Alright, I'll investigate. Third laser. Doing good. Don't count the fact you got bullied last night. No, blocking the streamer so he wouldn't hate rage you or bother you with foolishness.
Operation
Damn.
authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition. Declining. The destruction. Surging.
Not good.
The remembrance. 0.
That doesn't line up with Evernight's theory.
What's going on?
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture?
That doesn't make sense.
Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Pause the flight. Let me shoot these. I don't care what item I get out of them, it's anything. And shooting things is fun. Got mad at a kid in his stream, this chat took their issues out on you? We called you an old donut? That's so specific, it can't be hurtful. Old donut. Quaterzane algebraic expressions barrier has been deactivated. Scroll has deployed multiple acceleration rings in the Delta ME13 dataspace to enhance Mistletoe's hacking efficiency. Confused? Yeah. Piloting the Mistletoe through an acceleration ring grant a powerful speed boost effect during which directional control is disabled. Sure, okay. Whee! Whee!
Brighter than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
What's the matter?
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
What kind of signal could you be picking up now, Scroll? Treasure.
Oh, you
Goat puzzle! Last one really had me scratching my head. Oh my. Nah, that definitely don't work. That worked. That one was way easier. That was not hard to figure out at all.
repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before. Is this the place?
Good question.
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the exomyth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble?
Old Donut is a new one? Hey, Goblin.
Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control.
Hey, he essentially lobotomized himself to get away from the goat Anaxa.
But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat.
Skrullum got his ass.
Is no longer capable of action.
So now he's a specter, literally. Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
Maybe break another one of his skulls to be safe.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
Ooh, little bonus then.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
Also plausible.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost a matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor's in place. Proceed when ready.
Two geniuses versus one, and to be fair, Xandar lost the 1v1 against Herta earlier. Add Skrullum to that, it's, I don't think it's close anymore. Keep questioning myself. The end of a nymph's life is only this inescapable void. Why keep pushing the boulder uphill, Kirk? The answer is, of course, we must move forward, Kirk. Okay, that was the Sisyphus beetle. Which is actually kind of fitting. Because dung beetles...
I knew it.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't want to happen.
Rolling things up hills sometimes.
He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Careful of time dilation in the exomyth. Yeah.
Cheap trick.
Okay, that actually got me.
The field here is undergoing autonomous recalibration, initiating reverse engineering of the interference source.
We're back.
Damn it.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected.
What's up?
Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access.
Lycurgus?
The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Lygus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
That's interesting.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Hell is that about?
Melodramatic.
Fucking pansy ass.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
Back to the ship. But I grabbed that beetle.
The purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
Okay.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Let's stick with Scepter's mainframe, and don't ever say that again, Herta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
Please elaborate.
Explain, you sound insane.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
That's a good one.
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
That does track with the impression he gave about
also
himself.
true, but...
But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now.
Oh?
Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. And we know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain that the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet, they were mistaken for someone else.
Yeah, you kind of already
That
revealed
makes
that
most
game.
sense. Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago.
It's Cyrene. Like, you already told me that game. I don't know why you're doing this now. You did this shit out of
But
order.
they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. Come on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Activate Mistletoe. Mistletoe. I don't know why I called it Mistletoe. Probably because of the tombstone thing.
Total devastation.
Complete
He sought to bury
annihilation.
the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean no
yeah.
chances.
Turn off the
I've hunted down
lights.
a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results.
That's a fucking
Your
boast.
backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
But which means it could work, no?
This is the place below the
Like,
tombstone.
not dignifying that.
Let's open Lygus' coffin like he wanted.
Alright, we gonna kick his ass? I think we will. Kicked his ass before.
Looks like you were right.
Alright, first I must gather the treasure. Treasure is mine. Putting this beetle. Hey, traveler, ready to become a hero? Power of these gathered core frames will surely light up the endless night. The dawn wished for by both humans and nymphs is almost here, Kirk. I'm ready. Excellent, that's the spirit. Let us set off toward the end of the story, Kirk. Just lined up a little with that. Oh, hey, look at that.
Nothing but a head left? Oh, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
My elated greetings.
Alright, discount G-Man.
Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final words.
All this tombstone and final words. Did you end yourself to atone for your guilt or something?
I refuse to believe this moron could figure out how wrong he is. Hey, Techno.
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait.
You're gonna be waiting a while, Xandar.
I remain here only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me.
No, we're at a completely different conclusion.
The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
And what would that truth be?
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell.
You did garbage science so you could get the answer you wanted. And then when that answer turned out to be wrong, you blamed everything else.
That's why you either killed or kicked out all of the memo snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
You are underselling what Finon's gonna do with that.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the Demiurge is.
No, the game already revealed it, but sure, that too.
Then let us share the joy.
Like, they literally showed the twist before they showed the twist. I don't know how they fucked this up so bad.
Saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Philius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Ah, bright lights again. Stop doing that.
But where should I start with the story about me? From the beginning of the universe? Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story. So little that it started with a seed.
Most stories
I know
start
you're
with
listening,
seeds.
my good friend.
Metaphorical or otherwise. Forward. Playing is the seed of memory?
The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree. The daughter of Ide Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecy's fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Save. Undefined record number 6. Archived.
Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Form image.
But the name Ide Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
My childhood friend did not understand.
Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you.
Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So I grew up to be gentle as well.
Save. Undefined record number 28. Archived.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Ooh. Oh, I'm sneezy today. Sorry, unrelated.
Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it?
Thanks.
Then let's get
I
started.
feel another one maybe coming on. Who knows?
The hero's journey crosses through the long night. Through tears and laughter. And once again heads towards tomorrow.
Save. Undefined record number 496. Archived. Parsing object information. 093. Form image. Seem to be playing as this thing and making decisions for it. Save.
Correction. Philia 093's record number 496. Archived.
System running. Delta ME13. Amphorius. IronTomb.exe. Runtime error. Program from an unknown publisher. Data ME13. Demiurge. Philia 093.exe. Allow write access? Allow. Running Philia 093.exe.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone. Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Learn.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
What? Save.
Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
System running. Delta ME13. Amphorius. IronTune.exe. Runtime error. Unhandled exception occurred. 1 of 3. Object name. Every page. Of record. Click Excerpt to ignore the error and continue. Click Details to view the full log. Details. Running Philia 093.exe.
Look, what a magnificent sight. Comment. Peach. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Could have been.
Conclusion. It won't. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph
can't
on my
hear
way
it,
here.
but it is trying to talk to her.
Wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment and just stared at it in a trance. Record. Peach is on the ground. I wonder. Did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful?
Peach is on the ground.
Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave behind more memories for the future.
Formatting complete. Bye, Peach.
Save.
Peach's record number.
As long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you, Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Not even showing up anymore.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolimo 600. Track. Strife.
That would be... Mighty Mouse.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Anaxagoras.
Related to. Raisin. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence. Philia 09.
Cyrene.
Related to. Love.
Learn.
Comment. Peach equals love?
So like an AI trying to learn from complete scratch? Delta ME13, Amphorius, IronTune.exe, runtime error. Unhandled exception occurred, 2 of 3. Object name, naive dream. Excerpt to ignore error and continue. Details to view the full log. Details. Running Philia 093.exe. Ah, bright light.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again.
Bye, Peach.
Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. Every page has become so heavy.
Conclusion. Books are meant to be light, not heavy.
I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands.
Peach, uneasy?
It's getting some actual vocabulary now.
Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad.
Knew it.
If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty
I knew
saga
Lygas's answer and Evernight's answer were both stupid and narratively empty. They wouldn't do that.
an overly naive dream?
Peach, scared.
Formatting progress 96.024%.
Peach, don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me?
Knew it. If it was just a trick of the remembrance, it would never have done that. We actually saw this from Cyrene's perspective. She couldn't hear this thing talking at all.
Peach. Happy.
Thank you. I'm sorry for making you see this embarrassing side of me. Everyone's still working so hard. If I'm the only one who's crying, that wouldn't be romantic at all, would it?
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. when I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away, a little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in ID Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do,
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
Formatting complete.
I, Peach. Note. Little Peach. Crying alone. Little fairies. Friends.
Save.
Save.
Learn.
Little fairies. Good friends.
So the seed of memory is Mem, and ended up becoming Cyrene. When all Cyrenes came together through that memory... Now, Delta ME13, Amphorius, IronTomb.exe, runtime error. Unhandled exception has occurred. A new blankness. Full log. Philia 093.exe running.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening.
It definitely says stuff, you just can't hear it.
It's like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
Me! Little fairies. Happy. Speaking easy. I can.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen.
Why'd you tell her to shush then?
This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back,
Blood of memory,
there
not a
was
seed
period
anymore.
when
It's,
I got
you know,
really sentimental.
budding.
Sentimental. Stories have sentiments.
I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny, and find the way out of this maze.
Peach, strange.
But I won't do that anymore now.
Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you. Always sitting together.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Blank spaces? What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience.
Isn't that already enough? Not
No.
enough, not enough.
Nothing's ever enough.
Peach, don't leave.
Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
Never enough. Nothing is ever enough.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space.
Learn.
Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space.
Ah, bright light.
Cyrene is Peach, is love. So, first there is love, then there is Cyrene, then there is blank space.
It really is like a childish computer. It's still speaking mathematically, but it's very obviously not understanding the individual concepts and how they relate to each other. Or at least not how to relate the concepts into more feasible words.
Query, love.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundations of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions.
Consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, I don't understand. Query, Cyrene?
Yeah.
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, Mike. Yes, right. Query, memory.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecies fulfilled. This child.
Yeah, I know about this part.
And those ears.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning.
Begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud.
Voice returning, sure.
A girl, a priest.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn. Anyway, I don't like tears.
There's fining.
But the name ID Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods.
Wow, I have never heard him sound like that.
Yet, you always seem so happy. As if nothing ever worried you. Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
No like be sad. Sad bad.
Because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Cyrene is gentle. Likes beautiful things. Can write stories.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the
Glaya.
losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my hunt.
And I see Treeby in there too.
And Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene. She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind. Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
Learn.
Simple. Got it.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Ah, how was that?
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay?
Cyrene was crying when she was born. Fragile.
Yeah, I like that weird,
like
what
a
is that?
crystal.
Like, resonating sound. Stop doing it.
Cyrene was smiling
Yeah.
when she said goodbye.
That's triggering things in my mind I don't like.
Like a flower.
Learn.
Huh. The later memories
Yeah.
disappeared? Invisible? Or disappeared? Ah, I got it! Is this a blank space?
Yeah.
So, next Cyrene is blank space. Then, as long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here. I see. I get it. I get it all.
Save.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all.
So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up.
Definitely.
Hi, Miss.
Flower of memory.
Yet?
Fully bloomed.
It just feels like you were a bit more mature.
Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing.
I can fight! Old Fairly Odd Parents, before it got mediocre and then bad and then horrid. And then disappeared.
Also,
Still watched it during the
stories.
mediocre era, but
Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down.
It's almost as if I can understand your words now. The things you say
good
are very
times.
cute.
Once upon a time, there was a flawless crystal flower that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went,
Oh.
seeing only their own reflection.
That's actually some wonderful symbolism.
In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower.
That's actually really
and
good
think
parallel.
about the answer. Until one day,
Way better than
to
Lygus's
their
stupid
surprise,
cave thing.
the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together.
What a nice fairy tale.
See, we couldn't hear what was being said on the other side of this last time. So Cyrene just sounded like an insane person.
I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories,
And I did wonder, what
lovely
is the thing
tales.
saying to her that she responded like that?
I hope to turn it into a story.
I'll say, good assessment
we
by
write
Cyrene.
together.
Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why? It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities and would no longer be flawless. The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world. But should a flower like this be called love? But then... the story won't exist anymore.
That's not really a story anymore.
That's not true. You've already written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure. The fall was not an accident. It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is.
Really was like a child's understanding of a story.
Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love?
It's interesting. In the flowers version of the story, it's very clear that Cyrene is meant to be the flower. The crystal flower. But in Cyrene's version... I'd honestly say it could go either way in how she alters it. That the flower of memory would be the crystal flower.
But it's fine. I can learn.
Very fascinating.
Query
It's about writing and it's showing very poetic prose to demonstrate and change the meaning behind it.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
Lament?
That's not correct.
Lament?
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are, in fact, contradictory. Not having a consciousness means not having the foundation of a heart, making them unable to obtain real emotions. However, that does not hinder the factors from learning and recognizing emotional responses, then communicating with life via imitation. That is an objective form of pattern recognition that does not distinguish between the self
So,
and the
is that literally what happened? It changed because it couldn't actually distinguish itself from Cyrene, and Cyrene was the only individual it knew. In that way, it would become Cyrene.
Philia 093 embarked upon a different path and obtained a different power. The remembrance, an empathy mechanism focused on the self and equipped with emotional projection capacities. Lament was the factor closest to this form of behavior,
daughter of Ide Silicii. I am very true to my name.
It's all fascinating, for sure.
My lament is a type of compassionate pain that is weak, powerless, and only targeting myself. But now, my good friend, I want to tell you that it's the most romantic force in the world. Sometimes, it's loneliness and unease. It's knowing that this world is not gentle.
Few things are.
Yet wanting to be seen in a more beautiful form by the world. Sometimes, it's unwillingness and regret. It's knowing that the past is full of pain, yet wanting to remember the past in a more beautiful way. And sometimes, it's a bottomless well of hurt. A destruction that can
Yeah, it's doing that again.
World. I bid farewell to this beautiful world, unwilling to become the Black Tide's vessel.
Stop that shit.
For while the end of hatred is a blazing inferno, lament can drown out everything in muted silence. It's so unreasonable, isn't it? Yet when hatred drove everything apart, and love did not yet exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then, it would catch up to that journey.
Finally caught up to that last mural.
Lost, carefully picking out
And the other time it couldn't get to there.
In trepidation. Look at these stories I wrote. Every page is full of tenderness and joy. But only the author knows how much struggle and agony lie beyond the pages. But I am no author. I'm a girl who'll never get to grow up. I only tell stories that people like to hear. In them, the world tucks away its scars and smiles for all to see. My entire life spent inside this little story. I can't wipe away my tears, and I can't bring the world victory.
Sure you can.
But maybe, in these unchanging retellings of the story, my lament might be able to touch upon the divine and reach their tender heart at some point. I hope that what flows out from that cut will not be blood, but a tear, warm and wet.
Blood is also warm and wet, I'll warn you, but continue.
And that tear would fall and create the first ripples. Then, people would see every beautiful thing reflected in that ripple. It'll be all the remembrances within this story.
Yeah, bright light.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him.
Yeah. All my homies know Lygus is wrong about goddamned everything.
But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
Indeed. That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress, 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrances pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn.
I don't think dawn is really pink. I'd call it closer to orange. But yeah, pink, sure, why not?
And the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye.
Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today.
Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But actually, my good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either. Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence, there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered. Look, the light is coming in. The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Amphorius.
So their last meeting was literally right when he came in? That's interesting.
I still don't get it. But I trust Peach. Just wait. It'll be my turn to tell you a story of love the next time we meet.
Then I'll really look forward to it. In that case, I want to make a promise. I want to gift my pen, my book, and my name to you.
Of course.
Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write,
The prime mover of life has been with us the whole time, as you already basically said way early on.
Destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile.
So, Cyrene weirdly became Iron Tomb's brain. Or heart? Yeah, both.
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Ah, her name changed to Cyrene for that last line.
I'll read and you'll listen.
Ripples of past
like
reverie.
How flowers always bloom, then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. While you will depart and hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've Written.
I feel like you should have changed that to say the epic called As I've Written, because when you double on the as, it's weird. Yeah. Yay, cutscene time. Yeah, light.
And so my story ends. From here on, it's your story now.
Mimi?
That was when we saw Mim.
Mimi. Mim.
You are? I am who?
Ma'am.
Gaze watching. Outside, cold.
Me? Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
You warm. Me like warmth.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything.
Yeah, but you know it again.
But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
One walking beside me had always been...
Yes. The seed within memories. The one Cyrene held in her hands, and
That was a question I always had. How did Cyrene turn into Mem this last time? She didn't. And she did.
The first new spore. Amphorius's heart. The demiurge. What a long name. And it doesn't even sound cute. The total opposite of Mem.
Eh. So, at the end, that first ripple...
I'm sorry. I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you? But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Should I call you Mem, Cyrene, or...
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out? Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart.
As a Kingdom Hearts-ass plot.
Strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once.
What is it?
I want you to call me Cyrene.
Oh, sure.
That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Of course, it's her blessing to you.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written, becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart.
If mind and body become one, maybe a way to stand up against Iron Tomb.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then, and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
Doubtful it'll be that easy, but...
Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple. Unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction.
Unlikely.
Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Together, let's write the finale.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating.
Yeah, bright light.
Remember this moment.
Broke out. Still bright lights. Very bright and very light. Thank you immensely for blinding me.
So the Demiurge managed to fool everyone, including themselves. Philia 093 persevered for 30 million cycles and tirelessly gave the Demiurge memories of Amphorius.
Sucks to be you, Lygus.
Only because the
Or
god in her dreams
Xandar, whatever the fuck you're going by now.
making her believe that a grown Demiurge would be able to fight against their other half. Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive Demiurge to them.
They forget to record this line? Okay.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power
Just
of
speak
the
up a little,
remembrance
Screw-Up.
and the
You're being
memory of
quite
over
fucking
30
quiet.
million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart.
Yeah, literally a Kingdom Hearts plot. Even Data can produce real emotions if surrounded by real emotions.
Not only is
Or
the
even
Scepter's
without it.
consciousness still alive,
If the memories
it's
are real,
also more powerful
then it can
than
make
it has
something
ever
real.
been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
Don't be a bitch.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the Demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result.
Wow, you're stupid.
Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator.
You hope to create anti-creation? I don't think you understand how creation works.
Its hatred will ignite the starry skies of the gods, motivated only by its lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Yeah, probably.
Do you really think that the Demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of news. Xandar 1 Kuwabara thus completes the proof.
Not really.
Huh. You branded Droidhead as a failure with your own hands, yet you still expect them
You
to
call them a
prove your
failure,
theory?
and then you expect it to work the way you think it will?
I pity you, Xandar.
Yeah, he's actually just a shit scientist. Great engineer, he literally built a god, but, scientist, no.
I don't need your pity.
No, you need to check what the scientific method is again.
Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty and direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
Not gonna work.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar. He has suffered.
When you call yourself Xandar in the third person, you sound really stupid.
Failure to him.
1 second. Sorry about that. I thought I paused the recording. Clearly I didn't.
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
I'll admit that was a badass line.
That's excellent.
But it doesn't work on Herta.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it.
Don't fuck with my research paper.
Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Okay, after
You want this?
that much goddamn cutscene,
Take it and amuse yourself.
I think half the stream was in that cutscene alone. I think they're talking right now. I think we gotta pause for tonight. Stop the recording for YouTube here. Sorry about that little hiccup at the end. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came, and if you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.